Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Live from the ballpark at Omaha, we're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. First pitch coming your way next. Anthony Ace steps in now for the Commodores. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that misses.
That's outside.
And that is ball one. Boyle, the runner at third. Mays over at first with one away. And fouled off.
All right, looking for your pitch here. That's it right now.
In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
And the next pitch is way outside. And that's outside. Second inning here, no score.
Here, let's go. Let's put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In to score from first. And it's a two-run single, and they lead by two.
He showed a lot of fight with two strikes in that AB. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now the right fielder, Fernando Mullen. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
No outs. Runner over at third. Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Willie down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And the runner holds.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Ace, the next to hit. The White Sox selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the Natty.
Yeah, Boog, what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap off his college career with a title. He'll certainly get another chance to hear his name called at the upcoming draft, though.
Pagan makes a nice running catch. So up next, Darren Vaughn.
Don't worry about the runner. Just you and the batter. Do your job. We got you.
The tying run at the plate.
2-2.
Hard on the ground to first. Off balance speed. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nice. So digging in, Anthony Ace. Way high with that one. And the count is 1-1. Boyle, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Mullen digs in now.
Fernando Mullen.
3-0 down. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
2 outs. Bases full. Dunham getting ready to hit.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Zips it to first, and that is that. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Commodores on top 3-1. 2 outs, runner on first. And now Alan Arnett.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. They get the victory to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Ace with a quality performance in this one, Singy.
Nice effort from him, Boog. This two-way player showed he has the goods to get a shot at the pros. His team got the win to move to 2-0, so he'll certainly get more action on the national stage to prove his worth here in Omaha.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. Anthony Ace steps in now for Vanderbilt, Singy.
Ace.
What's up, boys? Right guy, right place.
Ground ball could be 2. On to first. 1 out in second.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Ace in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble.
The batter, the center fielder, Herman.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Herman Block.
One ball, no strike.
In the dirt.
Keep it going, your turn.
Throw to first.
Nope, too late.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Run.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. So runner at second. 2 down. Ace, the next to hit. He really has what teams are looking for. Some scouts have projected him as a first rounder in the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think we could be looking at a future MLB All-Star here. He's got the skill set to be an elite player in the pros.
That one missing inside.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Just off the inside corner. And it's 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That's long gone. A 2-run homer. It's 7-0. This is what you dream of as a kid, Siggy, hitting a home run here in Omaha in front of this national audience. What a moment.
Well, you can see he's on top of the world right now, Boo. If that's not pure baseball joy, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. A swing he will never forget.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So bases all loaded up. Thacker digs in now.
Titans, the right fielder, Robbie Thacker.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship on the show. Anthony Ace now at the plate. Wiggins back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Inside.
No, that's it.
And the count 1 and 2. And that's in the
2
dirt.
and 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now the center fielder, Herman Block. Tap to first. Hinojosa goes to second for one. Out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Fires to second for one, and it's a double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-5. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And now Robbie
Now
Thacker.
batting, right fielder, Robbie Thacker.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So runner at second, 2 down. Oliger will hit next.
Be patient.
One strike away. Ground ball right side. Ace. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Blanchard getting ready to hit. Pinkerton is just 1 strike away. Called out on strikes. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the national championship game. What a run for this team. Ace with a standout performance today, Singy.
A terrific effort by this two-way player, Boog. His team gets the win and moves on to the national championship game. 9 innings away from their ultimate goal of winning it all. He'll get to pitch in the title game with a real chance to impress the scouts one last time before the draft.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. The show brings you the college championship game. It's the Tennessee Volunteers taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Anthony Ace. What do you have on him?
Leading off.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him. And he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire. So he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
And that one is inside.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire's zone shapes up today.
Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores.
Rip to third. Whips it across. 1 out in the top of the first. Camille Schroeder will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
Be patient.
Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Pulled the string of the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here is Damian Goodson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the runner on at first with 1 gone. Anthony Ace steps in now for Vanderbilt, Singing. And there's a strike.
Vandy's produced a quality list of pros, Boog. Here's one you might just know. 2015 #1 overall pick and World Series champ Dansby Swanson. He was actually a 38th rounder.
Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. And we're back. Now the batter now, Nicholas Allen. Ace back to work. On the ground, right side, Cannon. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And first offering is fouled off.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive.
I got it. Me.
Luther snags it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Marco Walter in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Get him out of there.
This one in the air. Bowman
Got it. Got it.
brings it in. And that'll do it. So they go quiet. Welcome back to the national championship. Here's the catcher, Clifton Bruno. And that is out of play. Ace ready to fire down for Vanderbilt. And that one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Throw him the dark one.
On the ground to third. One up, one down.
Batting it.
And stepping in is the speedy Warren Velasquez. In the air, right field, Mullen makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, Shu Erdman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty.
Be patient.
Ball. 1-1.
Get this guy out of here.
There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. 9. And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. He looks to be one of the top prospects of the upcoming MLB draft. Some scouts feel that he could be selected early in the first round. This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. Reynaldo Cannon now at the plate. Ace, the runner at first with 2 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Mullen. Bunting for a hit, first base side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Ochoa.
Derek Ochoa.
2 outs. That one to first, Erdman. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they... And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Fernando Gingrich.
Be aggressive.
Hey, you got no one.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go. Pitch to him.
Up and in, and the count 1-2. In the air, left field. Luther makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Camille Schroeder, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Stay aggressive up there.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hey, we got one out here. Pitch to him.
Late with the swing there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next pitch just misses.
1-2.
And the count is 1-2. Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. He doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Hey, place one. Here we go.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Allen. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball.
Be patient.
Calm down.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Leilani Moses. He's 0 for 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boyle on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ace digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Luther, the runner at third. Boyle at first. 2 out of the inning. Swinging a foul straight back. Right-handed reliever. Left field. Goodson puts it away, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship from the ballpark at Omaha. Marco Walter getting ready to hit. Ace back to work. There's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, here we go.
That one lifted to left.
I got it.
Puts it away for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Clifton Bruno.
Be patient.
Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Warren Velasmil. Flied to right his first time. And foul ball.
Get this guy out of here.
The Commodores leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
And this one looks like trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Next to hit, Shu Erdman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hey, come on, we got a home right here.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1-2.
2 outs here.
Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. He continues. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Fernando Gingrich. Flares one into right. And foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Hey, he'll be away.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now the number 2 hitter, Camille Schroeder. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And here is Damian Goodson.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
There's the strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Commodores lead it 5-0. First and second, 1 out. Ace will hit next. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And ball
1 ball,
1.
2 strikes.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Welcome back to the National Championship on the show. And now the right fielder, Nicholas Allen. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Calm down.
Hey, no outs here.
One.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, Leilani Moses. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big that hook. Looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Get him out of there.
Walter now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
You got this guy.
That one hit to right. Mullen sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Another scoreless inning, and now that's
Now pitching for the Commodores,
Chandler France. Gets handed the rock out of the pen. Ace. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
That's down and in. Right through there, got him. Now 1 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that's it. They're national champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a way to go out, Boo. This promising two-way prospect demonstrated that he's a true gamer, shown out on the biggest stage of his young career. With so many scouts looking on, he proved he deserves a chance to play at the pro level.
With the 11th pick of the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Anthony Ace, a two-way player from the Central Region.
All right, so as the first round continues, another high-caliber college player comes off the board. We just saw him playing in the college baseball championship. And, Harold, he's had a very good amateur playing career to get to this point today.
Well, if you look back his journey, even when he entered college as a freshman, you watched him grow physically, being able to mature off the field, on the field. He's deserving of this first round, no doubt about it.
One of the best college players in the country. Now, evaluators and scouts feel like he could be a real impact player at the major league level. Do you agree with those scouts?
I agree because I've seen his work ethic. And that's what's cool about watching a guy in college. You see what kind of work and how they develop and how they grow. I think with him, his work ethic, watching him grow and the caliber of talent that he has, he can be a perennial all-star in the big leagues.
A big day for him and his family, taken in the first round.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and
What a milestone for this prospect, a two-way player making his professional debut in this ballgame. Something truly special. It's the Knoxville Smokies and the Birmingham Barons. The crowd is excited and ready to get this season underway, and so are we. We'll be back to kick things off in just a minute. So up next, Anthony Ace, and a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career.
Here we go.
Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over aggressive or it could backfire big time. Bounces away, can't hang on. That should be a pass ball, and now two in scoring position. That's a potentially catastrophic mistake behind the plate. The pass ball puts runners at second and third with nobody out, and there's a lot of pressure on the pitcher now. Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. Huge K there. Anthony Ace now at the plate. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Just outside.
That's a ball.
Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Off the mark there. Ball two.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off. We'll see another. Deloach leads away at second. One out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Way out front for strike three. Here's the second baseman, James Triantos. Hard ground ball, base hit. One run's in. Second run scores as well. They lead by 3, 5-2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Now batting.
One down. Anthony Ace, the next to hit. A first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level.
0-1.
Oh, and 1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
In the air to left center. And he makes a spectacular catch. Come on. Terrific play on the dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. On the ground to first, McGeary takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs. First and second, one away. Next up for the Smokies, Darius Hill. On the ground, could be two. Acrobatic throw for one. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Man at first with one gone. The catcher digs in now. Slides, but it gets by. Lead runner turns at second. Throw comes into third. The tag out. On that play, he had to make a quick assessment because he could see the play in front of him. That time it didn't work out. Very nice throw into third to cut. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. A little surprising they don't go for a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup. And the pitch. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Smokies take the season opener. So two down. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Ace. He's hitless going into his second Double-A game, and I'm sure he's thinking now would be a good time to get that batting average off the runway. Fouled off to the right. Good swing, loud contact, just a little too early, and he pulled it foul. Got to keep the weight back a touch. Foul ball there. Shoots this one on the right field line, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound, he sets him down. Next is the designated hitter, James Triantos. And that's a base hit, headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead.
He's out.
Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Two outs and runners at first and second. Anthony Ace getting ready to hit. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Late with the swing there. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Base hit, center field. Runner around third. Comes in to score. And he can check first Double-A hit off his to-do list. That's gotta feel good. The 2-2. That's down and away. Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. And now the full count offering. And they're all loaded up. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though.
Needs you right now. Make something happen for us.
Ball 4. They've walked in a run. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Andre Lipsius.
Andre Lipsius.
And the righty fires. to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, but they... And now the first baseman, Anthony Ace. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Bash down the right side, but foul. Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's one. To first, double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. 1 out and the bases are empty. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Ace, 1 for 3. Fly ball to right. Racing over to make the catch. Pablo Aliendo will hit next. And a base hit right there. Here comes the throw. Tag out, and that is the ball game. Ace with a special moment in this one, collecting his first hit at the professional level. You can bet that he's going to be replaying that at bat in his... Anthony Ace, fresh off his first... Next up, Anthony Ace.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This one is labeled.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
That one's carrying. Out of here! That's gotta feel good. A 2-run blast. And they take the lead. It's 2-0. A moment to treasure, his first homer at the Double-A level. That's gotta feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. That's easy power he's showing up there. Hammered that one up over the wall in the opposite gap, and that is rare territory. Not many hitters with the pop to do that. Great swing.
Now batting, the
2
first
away.
baseman,
Runners at first and
Anthony
third.
Ace.
Stepping in, Anthony Ace. He's already homered in this ball game. And that one fouled off. Next pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Puts this one in the air down the line. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. Fly ball to left, down the line, over near the wall. And that is a foul ball. One-two pitch. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Pablo Aliendo now at the plate. Base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score.
Yes, you're
Now
out.
the tag at second, and he's out trying to... Bottom half of the 5th, and the Barons batting. He swings and fouls one off. Great deal for the fans here in Birmingham. For the rest of this inning, barbecue plates are 25% off at the concession stand. Get them while you can. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Pitch
One
misses
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
That one
That's
missed.
out.
What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Now batting.
Stepping to the plate
first
for
baseman,
Birmingham, Anthony Ace. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going.
1-0.
Pops this one up. There to make the catch. And that's that. A couple of hits in the inning. 1 out and 2 on. Anthony Ace, the next to hit. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Oh-2, rocks and fires. The strikeout there. 2 gone. Man on at first. Next to hit, Ed Howard. That's a liner to left. It drops in, gets away a little bit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Coming to the dish for Knoxville, Darius Hill. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And there's a hit. Coming around third.
Cut it, cut 2, cut 2.
Crosses the plate. The tag, and that's the ball game. Ace went deep for the first time in professional baseball. A really special moment. Anthony Ace went yard for the first time in his Double-A career last time out. So 2 down. Ace now at the plate. Ace hit a homer in his most recent game.
0-1.
Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Struck out looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Man on at first. And now the DH, Anthony Ace. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. In the air, out towards right center. Rodriguez settles underneath it. Out number 2. Top of the 6th, coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Anthony Ace. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2
That's a
strikes.
very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. Gets a piece, stays alive. And here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. 0-2, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right. 1 down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. 2 away here, nobody on. Next up, the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The 0-1.
1-1.
Fouled off, he was late. 2 outs, bases empty. Good eye
No,
there.
that's down.
What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a rocket. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Two away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Tim Elko.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but blocked. And it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Everything came together on that swing. Topped that one a bit, but still made some really loud contact to pull that one through the infield for a knock. He should be happy about that swing.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
In there, picks up the K. Nice job controlling the damage. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Ace. Smoked on the ground to second. Play made, that ends the inning. So they make short work. We're in extras here. Digging in for the Barons, Tim Elko.
The count is full.
This one's in the dirt. Runner holds tight. It's a full count. Shoots this one on the right field line, and a base hit. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical, but so is every single run. So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret. Now a flare off the bat, and it drops in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not the hardest line drive you'll ever see, but a hit is a hit. I'm sure he'd have preferred to square it up better, but he'll take the knock anyway. Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. Back there, out of here. Wow, ball game. That should fire up the dugout, and the Lookouts walk it off. They take the win in extra innings. 7-3 is how this one ends. Thanks for dropping. Anthony Ace is focused. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Anthony Ace.
Ball.
Wasn't a strike, but the changeup
Ball
away
one, no
is
strike.
well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Fly ball out to left field. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's the center fielder, Justice Thompson. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Jay Allen. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Here's a fly to center.
I got it.
That's out number 2. And now, Ruben Ibarra.
Ball one.
Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1 offering. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's a bullet dodged out there on the mound. He left that curveball floating high in the zone. I doubt he goes back. Set down looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 1 inning in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. This one to right.
I got it.
Squeezes it. 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Ivan Johnson. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
0-1.
1 out and the base is empty. Strike 2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Got it. And now 2 down. Efficient work on the mound there. And here at the plate, Edwin Arroyo. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. He must have been sitting on something off speed. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard, Cam Collier, getting ready to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Fouled off to the right. And the pitch. Got it. Inning over. They leave 1 runner on base. Base is empty, 1 away. Digging in, Anthony Ace. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Now here's the 0-2. Here's a laser out to left. And there's 2 down. And he was all over that heater, a grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And again on 0-2. Nice eye right there. What a take with 2 strikes. Next one's popped in the air into right. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in for the lookouts, Michael Troutwine.
Aye. 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Started out hard in, then went soft away, and now the hitter's got to battle down 0-2. Hard for him to know what's coming next. Here's a blooper to left, and that'll get down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over. Batting order turns over. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Justice Thompson. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
That one out to right. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up the middle. That's a hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw to third. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. This pitch popped up. And 2 away now. Next to bat for the lookouts, Ruben Ibarra. Struck out looking the first time up. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swing, high fly, down the right field line. Inning over. 2 runners left on base. Welcome back. The lookouts at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on base to start the inning. All over that one. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good Drury. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first. Double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Edwin Arroyo. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Ace. 1 out and runners on the corners. Now up, Anthony Ace. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. I know he wants that one back, just out in front of that hanging changeup. Strike 2. In this spot, he knows he has to execute. Looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Battling here, fouls it away. First and third, 1 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Next
One
offering
ball,
is outside.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom half of the 5th, and the lookout's batting. On the corner for a strike. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Digging in for the lookouts, Levi Jordan. To the left side, but it is well foul. Liner, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Stepping in, Michael Troutwine. The 0-1. Popped up right side. Settles under it. 2 away. Back to the top of the order here. And now the center fielder, Justice Thompson. 1 for 2. And a curve misses outside.
Hey!
And the count 1-2. The Barons leading by 3. Bottom half of the 5th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That changeup was right in his wheelhouse, and he tagged it, but too far out in front to keep it fair. Gets him swinging. Continues to roll. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jay Allen. On the ground to the left, Amaya. Sends it to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Ruben Ibarra.
Nope, that's inside.
1 out and the base is empty. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball left field.
I got it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage.
Ball, that's out.
That's to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So another good inning. 2 outs and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Anthony Ace. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Baseman,
so here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Elko.
Come on, Drew. there we go.
0-2, and the delivery. Ground ball left side. There with plenty of time.
He's out.
Inning over. 2 left on base, but they're in front. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Ivan Johnson. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Great job so far on the mound, and I think curveballs like that one are a big part of the reason why. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Strikeout swinging. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Edwin Arroyo will hit next.
Shortstop Edwin Arroyo.
Hey.
The Barons up by 4. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Fly ball to right. Colas. And there's 2 down. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Cam Collier. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air, center field. The center fielder under this one. And that ends the inning. Looking ahead to inning number 8.
Now pitching for Birmingham.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Chase Plymell. Facing a left-handed batter, and that has been a pain point this season with an opposing batting average above 300 against lefty hitters. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The strikeout there, and now 2 gone. Bases are empty with 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Edwin Arroyo. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run, and that's the ball game. He records his very first win in professional baseball, and I have a feeling there are a lot more of those to come. So 2 down, and now Anthony Ace. Missed off the plate, and that's ball 1. Burns, 22 years old, a former first rounder in 2024. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Tim
And now the first
Elko.
baseman, Tim Elko.
Let's go, Chase.
Swing, soft line drive. Play made, that ends the inning. They strand 1. Welcome back to Chattanooga, top of the 4th inning. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. This pitch popped up. Collier. And a quick out, number 1. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Lines this one to center. And it gets down for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip.
1-0.
Rolls away a little bit. And the righty fires. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches.
No, that's low.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Here comes the 3-1. Late on that fastball. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting.
Runner at first with 1 gone.
DJ
Digging in for the Barons,
Gladney.
DJ Gladney.
Hey, your turn.
0-2 now. On the ground, left side, 6, 4.
He's out.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Next up for the
Now
Barons,
batting.
Anthony
Designated
Ace.
hitter, Anthony Ace.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play.
Double play kills the inning.
0-1 now.
Hey!
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Now here's the 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, and he strikes out. So 2 down. Brandon Drury, the next to hit. Swing, ground ball out to short. Handles. That's the ball game.
He's out.
Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out. Anthony Ace now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Sycamore, 26
0-1's
years
the count.
old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Swing and a miss out front that time.
No ball,
Gotta
2
stay
strikes.
back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it.
3.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Ace. 2 for 4 in the game last
Counts
night.
1-0.
That one not close. Ball 1. At a certain point, you have to commit to
got a
swing
ball, 1 strike.
or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch.
Come on, ball, get him
Fly to left. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Anthony Ace.
Hey! 0-1.
A swing and a miss. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive
0-2.
sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. Way
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
0-1. Tying run at second base. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
That's ball 2.
They try to get a
3-2.
chase on a slider down and away. Excellent take. Called out on strikes. And that 1 away and a runner at first. At the plate, Ivan Johnson. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second. Throw to first, but not in time.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Anthony Ace. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Maxwell, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2022. The 0-1 offering. That one clips the corner. Rapid-fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, so the drop third strike. 1 out and the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To first, might be 2 here. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. It can be tough to start the double play from first base. He just didn't pick the right throwing lane that time. So digging in, Anthony Ace, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runners hold, that's ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. Tying run at second base, here in the top of the 9th. Next
Ball
one misses, and now 3-1. Now a rocket to second, but he makes the catch to end the inning. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Ace. Really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over the last 5. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
0-2, waves at that one. Rapid fire
0-2
work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Runner at first. Brandon Drury digs in now. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Gets there, got it. They leave. So up next, Jack Rogers. Payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Now the tag at second and he's out trying to stretch it. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. Welcome back to Chattanooga, top of the 4th inning. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Tough to make contact on pitches that high up. Skies it out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. There's 1 down. Yerlin Confidant getting ready to hit. And here's the 0-2. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Crosses the plate. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Anthony Ace. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter.
0-1's the count.
on the ground, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes.
Strike him out!
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Runner at second, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Anthony Ace. Labeled on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. Man on at first. Next up for the Barons, number 92. Hard hit left side. The throw wide at first. Both runners are safe. Well, they're up by a bunch, and that error may turn out to be meaningless, but if they get complacent, it could let the other side back in this thing. Digging in for the Barons, number 56. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may...